Alright, man. We're back with RazorTV, man.
Yes, Keong is back. Woo!
Oh, back, man. I missed you after 2 weeks, man.
Leave. Where did you go to?
I was rotting at home.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, rotting. Rotting with Nintendo Wii at home.
Nintendo Wii and watching all the matches.
Please approach me for sponsorship.
Nice one. But Nintendo Wii can also give you all the injuries.
Oh yeah, I have tennis elbow now, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
playing
have
tennis like here,
No, I'm serious.
backhand here, backhand there. Until now, I like. Oh,
Okay, you know why? Because you don't stretch before you take part. Come on.
I need Nintendo Wii Fit now.
No,
Being a sports writer, you should know. You players stretch, so it's like any sort of like games,
Like too excited, man. Roger Federer, I'm Roger Federer.
Nice.
Anyway,
How did you fare as Roger Federer though?
I suck.
Well,
Just like
Nadal
he
did
did
win,
against, just like he did against Nadal.
Exactly.
Anyway, hey, this is not tennis.
Yeah,
Football.
it's not.
And
It's
it's not me.
other balls. Yeah, the most important one of all.
Football. Alright, BPL action. No, another week of wonderful BPL action and EPL. BPL is standard for my paper. Barclays Premier League. Okay. But in EPL action, so as usual now with the season really picking up pace, everything is like going to fall into place, the taunts and the snide remarks come in thick and fast, right?
Yeah.
So we got all the Man U and Arsenal fans here. We got Ben
just chilling there with his
chilling
mango.
there with his mangoes, Spinellis, and we got RJ. Our Man U friend,
Yeah.
And here we got Bruce.
Bruce also another
Man U
traitor.
fan.
Even though he's wearing blue, it's sneaky. You see the AIG in front, which
Alright, okay.
won't be there for
and of course, we have you at online, and then
yes. And look, Wood Van Wang has already said,
glad
to have you back, Han Keong.
And what is it? Eat.
I think he wants us to
Oh,
eat.
want us to eat the donuts on the
Okay,
thing.
Wood Van Wang, we shall oblige you and we shall eat. We have donuts
as we start
today.
munching on the donuts, let's start off with the most recent match. At Upton Park, West Ham host Manchester United, who are on a mission to convert themselves from a swashbuckling team into Jose Mourinho's Chelsea. 1-0, 1-0,
What connection is that?
1-0, 1-0.
To be fair, they've got a lot of this.
It
Must
was
be the season the
1-0
most
on
1-0.
Sunday. With Ryan Giggs scoring the goal and then Manchester United defending for their lives.
Wait, hang on.
I mentioned snide remarks. So plenty of them coming in again.
Wait, hang on. First things first, I gotta say that clean sheet. Van der Sar has created a British record.
Yes, 13 matches.
1,212 minutes of clean sheets. It's unbelievable what he has done at his age.
But
it was brilliant. It was brilliant.
But frankly speaking, Bruce, he's not the MVP of this clean sheet. This defensive record, isn't it? It's Vidic, right?
Of course,
The manager of Vidic. This is the MVP of Man U season.
He actually saved the day, man. He saved the day.
How do you think what's the biggest thing he has impact on the Man U team this season?
Bite. I think basically what we need is bite, and that's what he's given. Rio is the one who actually reads the game. He controls what's happening, as what Bruce says, calms everything down. But Vidic is the one that goes in for the killers. High balls coming in, he clears it, he goes in hard. That's his job. That's his job. Carlton Cole had a hard time with him because Vidic really gave it to him. That's what you need. You need players like that to give you that kind of feel.
And considering that Carlton Cole was supposedly on form, scoring about 5 goals in the last 6 league games or 6 games before that. So Vidic did a tremendous job, marvelous job, marking him down, closing him down.
So actually, he actually brings a nastiness to Man U.
The cutting edge for the defense.
Like razor,
so avant-garde, like razor.
He is the cutting edge, man.
And of course, he pops up with the odd goal or so, important header during corners.
Actually, I was talking to a friend of mine. I expected Vidic to score today. Yesterday, I was actually expecting 2 goals, and I said Ronaldo and Vidic will score because set pieces. I think West Ham will have a little bit of a problem, especially with 2 or 4 of our players were coming in when it comes to high balls. And what was really, really sad was that when the game went on, West Ham started to become a little rough, and they started to kick players, and I just didn't. And the referee was a little bit too lenient on that.
We've seen that quite a lot recently in a lot of games.
And the referees, I mean, overall, I said from the start, I said referees somehow, I don't know what's up. Are they like saying, okay, let's calm and give it a bit of a flow, and give it, that kind of hardness in the game? But then you take out, the fairness of the game. Then you start picking on players. I felt sorry for Arsenal. What Ben went through it.
Ben went through.
I can imagine. I was out and I sent an SMS to Ben and said, Ben, what's happening?
By the way, Royston
10 men down.
Before half time.
Royston's the one who sends everybody messages, in the wee hours of the morning. Even when I was in hospital, I'll get updates from Royston when I was lying in hospital bed because I couldn't get cable. They had cable every channel, but the football channel, right? Of course, naturally. Yeah, so he was giving me updates. And I was like, it was quite funny. Yeah. He's the best news giver, honestly. He's the man.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Now, of course, defense-wise, Man U is just incredible this season.
Yeah, Vidic was really a wall.
But offense-wise, sometimes they've been sputtering here and there. So do you think, like veterans like Ryan Giggs, like who scored, anytime when Ryan Giggs scores with a right foot means Man U must win the title. Because how rare it is
it doesn't really happen, right? It's not like
left-legged winger who score with the right leg.
So, but it shows the quality.
So do you think that this year the veterans also added that kind of?
No, I think they play a very important part because when I saw the team, the lineup, for us against West Ham, I saw Giggs, I saw Scholes. I said, this is it. I said the only person that was missing was Gary Neville. Because if Neville was fit, I can guarantee you Raphael will be on the bench. Because Alex Ferguson wanted senior players, hardcore players in that side because you're going to West Ham where the team is actually on a surge. They're on a run. And I just had this feeling, I know we had a hard time. The last few seasons it's not been good for us, at West Ham. But I just felt that we are here to do something, to really create something, and we did it. I felt sorry for Ronaldo because they were kicking him. In the 84th minute, roughly around there, I think there was definitely a penalty. And I was not the only one. So watching Carlton Cole when he was talking about, he said that was a penalty, blatant penalty. Lucas Neal should have been. Carlton Palmer, I beg your pardon.
Not bad. He's commentating and he's playing.
Sorry. And
multitasker,
and basically, he was kicked from the back. That was a second yellow card for Lucas Neal. He should have been sent off. And the referee was standing there. Yeah, but as I said from the start, what's up with the referees? I still don't understand with them, decisions that
they've been making.
Yeah, they've been making. And I felt sorry for Ben,
and Frank Lampard as well.
And Frank Lampard. So, I mean, what's happening? Are they giving it to the top teams, protecting lower teams?
Respect for referees.
Respect. Well,
the bloody campaign is going up in smoke, I see.
No, but I guess if they deserve it, if they earn it, then respect is earned, right?
But now there's so many mistakes. Like everybody can see it's a blatant mistake. It's not helping their case anyway.
Yeah, like the Busingwa case definitely deserves
that one. But I think if that would have been brought up, I think Steven Gerrard would have been also brought up as well because he should have been sent off as well.
Yeah, but that would have been a 3-red card game, which is like woohoo!
It happens. It happens. You will not see it in the EPL, but maybe you see in South America.
Yeah. Brazil.
Ben, you must. I want you to be the objective.
He's quiet. I know he's really
very quiet. So
because I know all the others will be pretty subjective. Do you think that Man United are right now the outright favourites? The outright favourites for the title.
I think Kenneth was on the show a few episodes back, made a very good point. The solid, everyone was talking about Berbatov, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rooney. Really, it's the defence that have been doing the job. And I think it's a tried and tested formula. You win titles from the back, not from the front. And Everton are doing that. When they lost their strikers, they said, that's not a big deal. We're just going to play our game. We're just going to go, defend well. Tim Cahill did excellent. I think one of the teams of the seasons is Everton. of the manager of the seasons is Everton for what they have achieved in context. And now they got Joe playing for them. I'm glad Arsenal have finished playing with them. I think United have still got to play them, right?
No. For against
Liverpool,
Everton,
no. Liverpool, Villa, Chelsea definitely have to play them, so that's good. And I think with United, I think that's the important thing. I mean, the attack isn't doing what they should be, but the point is when the back is so secure, you don't really need to worry. A 1-0 win is as good as a 6-0 win, is as good as a 11-0 win. It's a win. It's the 3 points that counts. Yeah. So I think they're looking good. The only thing is they have a harder run than most. Their run into the last part of the season is not an easy run. But, I mean, like I said, they're on a roll. They've got players coming back from injury. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in that position? This is the sort of thing you live for, you play for. If you want to be in that if you don't want to be in that position, you shouldn't be playing.
Mark Liv would be pleased to hear that.
Yeah, man. All right, man. This is So what's next? Did you see anything that might derail? I mean, asking Man U fans. Anything that might derail their title?
What I see is, going after 4 cups, I think it's going to be really tough. But
it's going to strain on the squad. Actually, the games coming thick and fast, starting from the end of the month where the Champions League will resume, all the way straight down to the end of the season. Cup. That's right.
But what's lovely to see is the youngsters coming in. Alex Ferguson has promised them. I think the League Cup, we're going to see some of them in the starting lineup. You'll see some new faces. I'm quite sure we'll see the Silva brothers playing both left and right. It'll be lovely to watch both of them.
Please stuff Spurs.
I'm looking forward to Danny Welbeck actually starting up front, because I think this guy's got a lot of fire in him. It would be lovely to see.
That's the 5th time we've brought him on the show.
Danny Welbeck.
Seems to be the name for him. But
because
he's already played, right? He's already played, Danny Welbeck.
But he was injured. Yeah, he was injured.
19, right?
Yeah,
19
years old.
Young, jailbait.
I would love to see him and Fraser Campbell partner up front. It would be lovely, because I know next year he's coming. Should I say in summer he's going to come back? A lot of people are talking about Tevez. I don't think Alex Ferguson is going to sell him, because this guy gives you a different dimension again. Because you need the kind of quickness that he has. The only drawback I feel for United...
It's a little bit of a Speedy Gonzalez.
That's what you need. That's what you need.
Small, but,
The only thing I feel about United, in central midfield, Michael Carrick's got to be a little bit more faster. He's a bit slow. He tend to hold the ball a little bit more. If you look at Scholes, you look at Giggs, you look at even Owen Hargreaves, when they get the ball, they turn quick, they pass, they don't hesitate. And that's where Michael Carrick needs to learn that, to be quick, fast, boom, go on. So that's something I feel that can be worked on. But I think this is going to be a good run for us. As what Ben pointed out, it's going to be tough. Actually, you look at it, it's going to be tough always. I think Liverpool is going to walk into a real tough time, because they got to go to Aston Villa and play. That is going to be tricky for them.
Yeah, let's not go there.
And yet, they still have to come to Old Trafford. I'm waiting for that. This is something.
Okay,
I'm waiting for this. This is what we all have been waiting for, because it's going to be revenge.
I think this is the first time in a long, long time that Liverpool and Man U meet in what is potentially a top 2 clash.
Yeah,
title
I was looking through the history.
Of the Titans,
it's been a long
probably 1996, but that time we were already fading.
If not already lah.
But what I'm afraid is by then, when the title decider, the so-called the title decider, by the time that week comes around, United squad might be a little bit thin in the sense of fatigue, like I've mentioned. Starting once the Champions League resumes, the amount of games that are coming up will be coming thick and fast.
FA Cup plus League Cup.
Midweek, weekend games, midweek games, weekend games, provided that we get to progress further through the FA Cup. And of course, there's the small matter of the League Cup final to deal with.
This is one game. I'm actually, frankly, I'm not worried about the League Cup. I'm not give it to the youngsters if they are on that day. It's going to be their day. We should be able to.
Hopefully, they will rise to the occasion, being their first major cup final.
Give it a chance to actually show
like what Arsenal did a couple of years ago against Chelsea, but
and outplayed them, with an offside goal.
No, for me, I hope the youngsters play for Liverpool, man, because look at how we're playing now.
We have no choice, man. We got David Ngo as our backup striker. That's all.
So the question is, did Liverpool do the right thing to sell Roy Keane?
About for 15.
Robbie Keane.
Yes, he did.
Like him.
He was so effective against 10 men of Arsenal.
Yeah, they had a penalty shout, right? pretty early in the game.
Still early days. I think. It's a gamble. He was
never given a chance to actually show what he got, you know.
For all the things that I did say about him, I felt the exact same way. He wasn't given a chance.
He was not given a chance.
He wasn't. He only played what?
Talk about changing your tune, Sarah. Every time here, waste some money.
I feel bad for an old man, you know.
Yeah, you know, in terms of Robbie Keane's case, I think the most appropriate person who can feel for him is Peter Crouch, lah. Because I think Peter Crouch, usually when he's playing for Liverpool, he scores a lot of goals. He does well, but Robbie Keane. And the treatment towards Robin Keane and Peter Crouch is pretty similar. So that's why I think that there's an article saying that Peter Crouch actually feels for what Robbie Keane is feeling right now.
For sure.
Yes, he's even willing to give his medal away, Robbie Keane, to his brother.
Oh.
If Liverpool wins the title, which I hope not.
Well, I don't know. I do feel sad. I don't know. I think that we let politics rule a bit too much in the Liverpool club. You know, like the whole, Rafa versus
full transport.
But is that really happening? But that's paper talk. You don't know exactly what's happening.
Usually, Liverpool Football Club doesn't usually associate with such politics.
But
they're usually quite united.
No, but you have to think that Rafa already pulled this once before. In his previous club, he already left because he didn't get that much say. Where it came to his pick of players, not that much say. He wanted full say, basically, of which players to pick.
Which actually every manager should get.
Well, I guess. I mean, there always is a matter of budget, right? Especially in these times, there's budget.
I mean, just to track back a little bit.
Did I grow another head? You're very nice. Okay, she's actually talking more today.
But 2002, Alex Ferguson said he wanted to retire.
Yeah.
Basically, there was a problem with the board, and he wanted a lot more control, and that didn't happen. So he just said, "Okay, that's it. I'm
out of here.
Yeah, I'm just going to retire," and that was it. 2 days later, there was a big meeting. He was reinstated. He was given what he wanted, right? And then after that, within a few years, 2 years later, then eventually we know who the problematic person was, and he left and he went.
Peter Kenyon.
Yes, he went, thank God. I felt that he was a problem because so-called Man United, fan since he was young, this and that. No. He ended up there because he wanted his pocket to be actually filled up. So basically that was it. And thank God we got David Gill came in, and the whole thing just changed after that. And from the laundry room to what's happening at Old Trafford, Alex Ferguson has so much of say. That's amazing. The tea lady's been there for 20 over years.
Wow.
Yes.
20 over years.
Wow.
That's true.
And
that's loyalty, man. That's loyalty.
And speaks that I was watching on Menu TV. They were talking about staff some of them been there 25, 22, 20, 18 years. Some of them even longer than Alex Ferguson.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of long service awards handing out.
I don't know.
Not least to mention he himself. So anyway, enough talk of menu. We'll go for a short break. After that, we'll come back with some breaking news and, of course, the other title challenger.
And donuts.
Other title challengers, okay? And, of course,
and donuts.
And donuts.
All right.